1 year ago, I started from zero. Today, here are my numbers. Approximate total revenue in USD, $69,985.60. Average number of revenue streams, 6, and I'll share what they are in a few minutes. Total email subscribers, more than 12,000. Average revenue per email, $600.21. Average revenue per social media post, $140.79. Amount spent on ads, $0. I mostly focused on organic short-form video content. Hours spent on my business, 962.2 hours. That makes the average ROI on my time to be $76.44 per hour. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to be sharing my revenue streams and how they changed, my highest ROI tasks, so things that made the most impact, my expenses, including what was and wasn't worth paying for, the best way I used to grow newsletter subscribers, and the number one reason I lost out on 20K every month. At the beginning of the year, most of my revenue came from sponsorships, agency services from making videos for other people, and low-ticket products like $5 to $10 Notion templates. I wanted to try so many different things, and I found out I didn't really enjoy doing some of the work, but on this example month that this chart is showing, which was March 2024, I made around $6.4 thousand. So by the end of the year, my entire business changed a lot, and 80% of my revenue actually came from my own course. But the landing page was just on Notion. I really loved working on this course, and I saw the life-changing impact it had on my students. So this example month shown in this graph, which was December 2024, I ended up making $12.7 thousand. But keep in mind, all the numbers I'm sharing when I'm talking about revenue means just sales and doesn't account for taxes, expenses, fees, so it's not actually the amount of money that I have in my bank account. So when you compare March 2024's revenue streams with December 2024, these are the three differences. First, I stopped doing things I didn't enjoy because it felt like the time took forever to pass when I was doing stuff I hated. Second, I tried more mid-ticket pricing at $299 for my course, instead of just focusing on $5 templates. 3, I locked in on one project, which was my course, instead of trying to focus on too many things at once, from sponsorships to agency work to Notion templates. This is what brought me the most money for the least amount of time spent. Things that were B2B, so agency work and sponsorships. It was companies paying me, and companies tend to have a lot more money, but it kind of felt like I spent more time on it because I didn't always enjoy doing the work. So it's not just about how much time it takes to do something, but how much time it feels like it takes. What was actually more enjoyable and sustainable was working on my course. I knew it would help me with my goals because I ranked it on my prioritization matrix, and I'd rather make money spending time doing what I love instead of forcing myself to do something I hated all the time, because I don't really want to live my life like that, and I made my whole business so I can live my dream life. Now, here are my expenses throughout the year. The most recent is from December 2024, and this is what the chart looks like. So what I found worth paying for were things that were more long-term investments. I usually don't pay for get-rich-quick courses and stuff like that because I feel like sometimes it's just hacks that aren't sustainable. I need systems that will work with me and my easily distracted ADHD brain. So the first thing I'd say is worth paying for is my YouTube video editor and channel manager. Literally like 3 months after I hired her, I got monetized on YouTube and made like $300. And I expect that to grow over time as my videos get more views. And as a side note, thank you for watching this video. It helps support my goals, which helps me pay my video editor. The next thing I'd say is worth paying for is my accountant and bookkeeper, because I hate doing admin work, and really, like, I would not get this work done in time unless there's somebody always asking me for stuff. They also gave me so much financial clarity and helped me plan accordingly. The next thing I found worth paying for was my coach. This was really expensive, but I learned so much, not just about crafting a high-ticket offer, which is what he's helping me with, but also about how a good coaching business should be run and just how he communicates and his entire funnel. I think to really make use of a good coach, you have to not only learn from them, but also notice the things that they're doing. The next thing I found worth paying for was donations. So I like to have an abundance mindset and donate even if my business isn't making that much money. Like, I'm not making millions here. I want to always donate a certain percentage. Otherwise, I feel like no matter how much I grow, it's never going to be enough. So it's better to get into the habit now. So now the things that I didn't find worth paying for, these were typically smaller purchases. So I have this amazing video hosting software that's very interactive, ADHD friendly. Students in my course love it, but I don't really host too many meetings, so it's not really worth paying every single month for it. The next thing is I paid for a content creator community, expecting to learn more from other people, but it felt more like just the founder posting stuff about his content, and I wasn't very engaged and felt like I didn't really learn much. And I also paid for storage space because I just filmed so many videos, but I feel like I could just have a hard drive and set aside some time to clean out all my videos and put it on that hard drive. Now, the best way to grow newsletter subscribers. I actually have two newsletters, a productivity one and a business-oriented one. The business one is kind of like the behind the scenes of everything I share in my productivity brand. So like this YouTube video is based on a newsletter article from my business newsletter. So right now for my productivity newsletter, I have 12,000 subscribers. And I mainly grew this newsletter through lead magnets with my short and long form videos. So this looks something like comment link and I'll send you the template, or like check out the template in the description, and you click on that, you give me your email and I send you the template and also some useful tips every Monday from my newsletter. I do have an example for my choose your own adventure template if you want to see the flow yourself, because after you put your email, it redirects you to a page that upsells you on my course if you're interested in it. But my other business newsletter only has 300 subscribers. And the difference is I mainly share this business newsletter on text-based platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, and Threads. I'd say stuff like, this is what I wrote about in the newsletter, please subscribe to read. But the difference here isn't just video versus text. Even though video does help a lot, because seeing my face builds a lot of trust that I'm a real person with a real business. But I position myself differently for these two newsletters. For the productivity one with 12K subscribers, I gave a hopefully irresistible reason to subscribe, which was a valuable lead magnet. I also shared all my knowledge first instead of saying, subscribe to read first. Usually people are scared of sharing everything in their newsletter because they're like, what would make people subscribe then? But I like to share everything, and then to save people time, I'm like, you can download this template that has everything I just explained, so it can save you time making it yourself. And I was also sharing my newsletter content consistently across all social platforms. So for my business newsletter with like 300 subscribers, I wasn't very consistent about promoting it, so it didn't grow as much. Now, the number one reason I was losing out on 20K a month. Last year, somebody actually messaged me, you'll hit 20K months easily with your following, it would be a piece of cake. But I didn't. I came really close, and I guess you could say I reached it if I included my salary from my job before I got laid off. But I had a realization after working with a coach. It was my lack of confidence. I kept giving stuff out for free, and this mindset and lack of confidence made it difficult for other people to even pay for my products. I literally got a DM the other day being like, hey, I want to support you. Like, what can I pay for? I don't know where to find any of your links. I'm like, wow, I need to sell with more confidence because I know my products can help people, and they have. People have told me that taking my course changed their life. In the beginning of 2024, I was actually bending over backwards, spending hours helping people who purchased like a $5 template or even got my templates for free because I really wanted to help them. But that's not really an effective way to have impact on a large amount of people, especially because my whole purpose of doing my business and doing all of this is to positively impact as many people as I can. So spending hours helping one person with a free template versus spending hours making a course that could change thousands of lives, it becomes very clear what I should be focusing on. I also felt like I couldn't charge thousands of dollars for my knowledge, even when people started telling me that it was so worth it. But I save every single compliment I get, And my wins document really helped me when I needed to build that confidence. I also reconnected with my why for starting this business, which was mainly to pay it forward so I can have enough to donate to mutual aid, pay my contractors well. I also want to buy properties, but like not be a landlord, but actually do this thing called rent to own, where the rent that people pay would be able to help them purchase the property. But I can't really do that until I have enough money, because that's just gonna help them build generational wealth, which impacts a lot more people, which is related to my whole life goal. I also wanted to help other people pursue their dreams of starting a business, because if their business helps people, then if I help them, they help thousands more people. That just magnifies my impact. And that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards this business angle with my content right now. And there's like a whole bunch of other reasons why I'm doing what I do. And that really helps motivate me to take action on my goals and have the confidence to start charging for stuff, because I see the value in my time. Like having a really strong mission helps me see what really matters, because often I'm very overwhelmed and not focused. So understanding why I'm doing this forces me to focus, because I really don't have enough hours in the day to help every single person who asks me for free coaching. But if I make enough money through high ticket offers like a business program, I know that I can have a much more positive impact on many more people. And the money will enable me to do a lot more, like invest in paid ads, invest in more contractors to help scale my work and impact. I think so many people start a business and kind of like sell their soul for money. They start doing things that they're morally unsure about. Like I would not promote Amazon links. I would not take Temu or Shein as a sponsor. I try to promote digital products only unless I really believe in a physical product. And that's because I never forget what I'm doing this for. So I have confidence that in 2025, we can succeed in our businesses together as long as we remember why we started. I also am very, very excited about a new offer that I'm cooking up. So make sure to subscribe to my business newsletter if you want more updates. That's all for today. I'll see you in my newsletter. Bye.